Yeah, we're out here working in the garage again. So we're gonna start tearing into the 954 today. So fenders coming off, calipers are coming off, front wheels are coming off. Move to the back here. I already got the chain off of her. Rear wheel's coming off. Might even pull the swing arm off. Start doing some cleaning and stuff. So let's see, I got a new front brake line coming, so we're gonna just disconnect the line and let it drain. Take a look at these calipers. I know I'm gonna have to do a rebuild of the master cylinder. It's sticky. So I was working on this thing a couple of weeks ago, and I ended up herniating a disc in my back, so I went with the Harbor Freight lift. You know, it's okay. It's from Harbor Freight. The wheel chock is just about useless, but that's okay. I've got her up on the stands. We got her tied down. We should be good to go here. Starting with the fender, 5 millimeter, 10 millimeter on the brake line, and then the caliper is 12 millimeters. The pinch bolts are also 12. I'm going to have to get a stainless bolt kit for this. These bolts are pretty rusty. Okay, once you got some fluid drained out, move on. Previous owner went ahead and painted these black. That was nice. So I got to figure out a way to get these cleaned up. All right, here comes the pinch bolts. Shouldn't have to take these all the way out. Just get them loose. Okay, next up is the axle nut. It's a 22 millimeter, and this wheel should be off of here in just a few minutes. This wheel does have a spacer both on the left and right side. And I don't know if they're specific to right and left side. So you got to keep those in the right order. Per the factory service manual, this axle is allowed 0.08 of an inch of runout. Now I don't have the tool to test that, but just eyeballing it, I'd say we got, there's no more than 0.02 there. There's no more than 0.02 there, you know. So this axle's good. It's in pretty good shape. So here's the axle nuts I was talking about here. See, this is for the right side. This one's for the left side, and they are certainly different. So if you're ever working on one of these, just beware of that. Now, wheels off, so let's take a look here. So the dust seals are definitely shot. Bearings feel good. I'm not sure if I'll replace them or not. Same on this side. The dust seal is shot. But the bearing feels good. Okay, next up is going to be, let's get the forks out of this thing. So we've got pinch bolts here and here. and then the clip-on and another pinch bolt at the top of the triple tree. Okay, we got two 6mm Allens up at the top, and then 12mm at the lower mounting point. Now I'm going to put my hand on this in case it decides to fall on its own, which I don't think it will. Okay, there's one. And then repeat on the opposite side. Okay, so here comes the rear wheels. So it's very similar to the front. Caliper comes off, chain comes off, axle nut comes off, axle gets slid out, and the rear wheel should just fall right out. I already got the chain off. This thing was so rusty. I just used a chain breaker. You know, this chain is has seen better days. So, all right. So yeah, get started on that, and then if we have time, we'll maybe pull the swing arm out. Let's help that drain a little faster, shall we? Might have to. So there's just one bolt on the rear caliper, and then it should just slide out. The rear axle on this is a 32mm. Once again, factory service manual specs these out for 0.08 of an inch of run out. Oh gosh, let's see here. Oh, we got about 2.5 thousandths of run out on this one, you know? Yeah, somewhere around there, 2.5 thousandths. So this axle is fine. It's fine, it's going right back in. Now the rear also has collars that are specific to right and left side. Let's keep those in the right order. So once again, dust seals are completely shot. Bearings feel okay. If they're cheap, I'll replace them. If not, I'll just run with these. Now, inside this assembly, there's a rubber mounting system that I'll check out later. I'll check that out when I replace the sprocket. I don't know what Honda calls it. Harley calls it a cush drive. A cush drive. You know, it's just meant to soak up large jolts. Yeah. The bearings don't. Oh yeah, these bearings are bad. The bearings on this side are shot. So is the dust seal. Well, so for the swing arm, I need a 24mm Allen or a hex key, and I don't have that size. And it's too late now to go to the hardware store and try to cobble together a bolt or something. So the swing arm will have to wait for now. Plus, I got to figure out a way to support the rear end of this thing. You know, right now it's supported here. Well, that piece comes off. So I got to get some jack stands or something out here. But that's where we're at. So, you know, the swing arm on the 954 is kind of one of the standout features to me. And I think they should look clean. So I'd like to take this off and sand it, clear coat it, make it look nice, put it back on. Like I said, I got to figure out another way to support the rear end of the bike if I'm going to do that, or it's going to have to wait. But that's okay. I got plenty of other things to do here. I still got to drain the coolant out. I got a couple of leaky hoses in there. What else? Got to get some dust seals ordered up for these. Get the old tires off. The old tires off the wheels. Get the wheels cleaned up. See if I want to powder coat them or see what they're going to look like.